Really?
What? Yeah. Why not? I was doing it. I was singing. How about my pants? I'm swag on.
Swag on.
I'm like, what's up, sis? What you doing? I don't want it.
Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm trying to wait
I don't want it. I don't want it.
for some people to get into this live with us.
How?
So that we can start the story time again, because somebody decided that he wanted to go live
I said, I mean, I figured why not?
instead of just letting me record it the normal way.
I mean, it's Friday.
It is Friday.
Need some alcohol.
You don't. You need alcohol.
A little bottle.
Apparently, we about to go to the bar once this live is over.
There you go. That shit live stuff. That's your story time, I guess. I don't know. I'm just
That's my story time.
I don't know. I'm just talking.
I'm supposed to be working out, but I'm super duper frustrated because I did this story time already. I did this story time at 9 o'clock this morning. Why are you sniffing a dog bone? I did this story time at 9 o'clock this morning, 8 or 9 o'clock this morning, and it didn't have no sound. So, of course, naturally, I had to do it over. So, when I went to do it over, he called me. And so he messed it up when I for when you got off work. Did you not call me?
This ain't about me.
That's what I'm saying. So we decided, he decided that we were going to share this story time together. So when we made that decision, I thought we were just going to record, but he wanted to go live because it's Friday and he needs a drink. So here we are, and I am trying to promote the live.
Shit. You know what? You're right. I should have. I didn't think this all the way through. Really didn't think it all the way through. I probably don't think things all the way through sometimes.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Get it together. Most definitely. Talk about something.
I don't know. I mean, you was talking about. You wanted to talk about when you got the when we had a stalker, but.
We're going to talk about that, but I have to, make business moves right now because last minute changes.
Yeah. Last minute changes. Yeah. I'm sorry. That's life. Ow.
Oh, no. That's life with you.
I'm sorry, people. I'm a complex individual.
It's life with you. That ain't life.
I'm sorry. I apologize. And I mean, yeah.
It's okay, baby.
So, how's your day?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
My day is exactly what I just said. It's been crazy. Seems like I be trying to get it together.
Yeah, I know. My day was rough too.
You can't talk about your day. Under contract, you cannot talk about your day.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is right. Oh man, when you say it like that, it's like, damn kid, like, hey, how's your day? I can't talk about it on social media. I get fired.
You will get fired.
Hell, I can't even take pictures. I can't even take pictures still wearing the uniform.
Yes, you can. You gotta be mindful of how you post it and how you wear the uniform. Like, if it's in a supportive way, you can post. But if it's like trying to downplay the company, you will get fired. Well, I used to work there, so I'm aware of the rules and the regulations.
Decisions.
Sorry, decisions.
But it's all good though. It's all good because I'm great.
That's awesome.
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Perfect.
Yeah, you already know.
I'm coming, y'all. I promise. I'm just trying to get some more folks up in our live.
Yeah. Oh man, here come the neighbors.
Yeah, here come the neighbors. All right. So, I didn't tweet it and Facebooked it all. So, I'm going to go ahead and start it. And if nobody comes into the live, that's cool. They can watch it. It's literally just like if I had to record a video. So, this is my story time, or our story time, of the time where, for about a year and a half, almost 2 years, we were being stalked. Give me 1 second. And forgive us for the neighbors, y'all.
Oh
If
yeah.
y'all can hear them.
Yeah, because it's about to go down for some reason. Like, I don't even know. Like, they come in, they blast the music, and it's like, oh, rah, rah, like a dungeon dragon.
Did you say like a dungeon dragon?
Yeah.
Alright now. What you want me to do with that? I can't. The bed.
Anyway. So, what's next?
Nothing, baby. I just had to get set up. I gotta come prepared. You never know.
Yeah.
So let's jump into this real quick, so we can let you guys go enjoy your Friday night. And apparently, I'm going to get alcohol, which seems like something I need right now because I'm super frustrated.
Just a small battle.
Anyway, so we go to the market. So this is what happened. Aaron and I met. I guess the live is a good idea because I can be a little bit more detailed. I'm not, So Aaron and I met in 2010, and let me see. Did it pause on us? Mm-hmm. Luna, why do you have to play with your toy on our feet? Then you look at me like I said something wrong. No, mommy trying to work. Oh no, I love you too. What's going on, YouTube? Stop it, man. Luna, go to the house. Go in the house. Go ahead. Go lay down. Oh, okay. That's your thought process now. They say we still live, but my phone done froze. So let me see.
She out there living this guy. Like, yeah.
She is out there doing her thing. You guys comment and let me know if y'all can see us because my camera on my side has froze. I'm gonna try to get us connected. It's crazy that as soon as my neighbor come home, my camera start acting crazy. As soon as. Let me see. Yeah, everything should be up and running. Everything is frozen. Oh, I cannot. Oh, we're back. We're back. We're back. Oh, we're back. Sorry, you guys. It's like as soon as the neighbor pulled up, the camera started acting crazy. As soon as she pulled up, her music pulled up. Like, it all started acting crazy and getting weird. So, anyway, let's jump into this story. So, basically, short story for the way I'll get into that one day. So, we met in the beginning of 2010. And 10. Yeah. Super Bowl Sunday.
Yep, the Saints won.
The Saints won. Anywho. So, That is when we met, and pretty early on, we made a decision that we were going to be friends and try to like build a relationship from that place. And Facebook had just went mainstream like the year before. So in 2009, Facebook had just went mainstream, and whoa, that is a lot of bitch.
Apparently, what she just said is like, yeah, Facebook started going mainstream, so she was just adding any and everybody at the time. Now, it it got real crazy. So we were talking, we were talking on everything, like pretty much everything. Twitter, Facebook, Yahoo Instant Messaging, texting.
So much for that.
Texting, talking on the phone. Like, we were as we were getting closer, our respective situations were like bad. Were like coming to an end. So, you too.
Hmm.
You too. Come on.
Okay. So anyway, we had started talking, and I was in a situation like I was an oversharer, and so I started just adding people, not realizing that and I thought they were his friends, like the people in like that I'm talking about specifically. I thought they were his friends. So when I added them, I didn't know any better at the time. So I want to tell you guys, around April of 2010, we started experiencing some problems from those pages that I had added, the months ago. I started posting pictures of him, and we started like talking to each other over Twitter. So it's like it became more apparent that we were talking to each other and we were dealing with each other. But I also think that his ex knew about me. She started adding me. She added me the first time like in February, and it was after his weird trip that he had to take with her for Valentine's Day weekend. Like they had already paid for the trip, and his other best friend went, and she was being weird and funny. But like right after the trip, you got dog hair everywhere. Right after the trip, I started getting like these friend requests. So it started the weekend that he was in.
Basically started All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, so it started All-Star Weekend because he wanted to be on the phone talking to me because he didn't want to be dealing with her. So in April, when we started like posting each other a little bit more and talking a little bit more, she or they, because I'm not sure if she was like by herself, they started to like message me, and they started telling me how he was like this effed up guy and how he was like a player and he was a cheater and he was a liar, and Luna must think you taste good. She gonna eat your ass one day. You gonna become a whole damn meal.
I'm a snack.
You were gonna be a meal right now. And so we started talking like, let's see. So we started talking like she started having issues then. And so as time progressed, it got like her whole thing just got a lot more aggressive when she would talk to me. She was doing everything in her power to make sure that I did not deal with him. Like she did not want me talking to him. She did not want me dealing with him. Oh. She started like sending me screenshots of like shit that he was saying and things that he was doing, but it was like old shots.
So she told her that I would pick my sisters over her. I let my sisters run my life.
Yeah.
Basically, that's everything.
She said that on a couple of occasions though, like a couple of them. And so we would be sitting there reading the messages together. I would like screenshot them and text it to him or whatever. So it's not like I took her seriously. And no offense, I love you. I didn't take him seriously either. We had just started talking to each other. And when we decided that we was going to take things slow, I had no reason. Hey, what's going on? So look, I got y'all right here so I can see y'all. I had no reason to feel no type of way about the situation. And that was the crazy part about it. Like she was doing everything in her power to like make sure that we did not get together. We'll break us up ready together. So let's just go ahead and speed it up a little bit. Let's just go ahead and say it's now June. He still has his car because Aaron ended up getting in a car accident in like July. He still has his car, and the end of May, going into July, she was everywhere. And when I say she was everywhere, she said y'all life and that's key. Y'all run his life and that y'all would he was gonna pick y'all over me because damn y'all was gonna y'all he was gonna pick y'all over me because he doesn't have a backbone, he doesn't have a spine, and he doesn't know how to stand up to himself. Those were literally the words that they didn't work out because y'all didn't like her. And it was a lot. It was okay. It was a lot. She said a lot, and she said a lot on like 5 different pages because I would block one. She created another, block that one. She made a fake Google account and started like texting from like it got out of control. So as the time progressed, she started popping up every fucking where. It's like one night in particular is what started it. So we were on our way to Valentino's. And Compton was having a party, and the party was letting out when we decided we wanted to take out Tino's at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I seen the car. Erin, the car looked like hers. And so she did was she slowed so that a car that was in behind her could pass her so that she could get behind us. She followed us from the bottom of North Avenue where Coppin State College is, where we live, right across the street. She followed us from the bottom of North Avenue all the way up to Valentino's. And I tell you, she followed us every turn that we made, everything that we did. Shit. Her cross-dressing daddy. God damn, I didn't know she had a cross-dressing daddy. She had a cross-dressing daddy? She had a cross-dressing daddy. Somebody need to answer that question.
No. Pops. I like her.
Or
pops.
is her mother a cross-dresser?
No. Her dad. Her mother boyfriend
was a cross-dresser.
I don't know if the nigga was a cross-dresser, but I know the pops. I know her father. Like that nigga was like on his deathbed. He wanted like all 20 of his kids to come and see him and shit.
Oh shit. Well, she followed us. She followed us all the way to Valentino's. She parked on the side of the restaurant. She watched us order our food, and then she watched us come out, and she was in the car with like 2 other girls. So at any time, if they wanted to fight me, at any time, somebody could have gotten out of the car, came into the restaurant, and did whatever it is that they was going to do. But nobody got the hell out of the car. They watched us order our food, and then followed us back down the street. Like, she even followed us to the goddamn 7-Eleven. Like, we stopped at a 7-Eleven to grab something to drink. They stopped, but didn't get out the car. Then they waited for us to leave and then followed us down to where the courthouse was. And then we all separated. Like, we got down to that it's a Walgreens. We got down to that Walgreens in the courthouse, and it's like we went left to go back down North Avenue, and she went right wherever she was going at that time. So, okay, no foul harm that night. Every night after that, though, or every time after that, we would see her somewhere. So she figured out that I must live in the area. They were up my Darman almost all the time, like every day. And I feel like what they was doing was they was going every day, like during the week, with the hopes that some point, I can't do this, hold on. With the hopes that at some point they would run into me and Erin. And so, of course, at some point she did run into me and Erin because I lived right down the damn street. I didn't like it. So,
but you looked fine.
Thank you, but I didn't like it.
You looked marvelous.
But I didn't like it.
You're amazing.
Can you shut up? So
gorgeous.
I don't.
You're amazing.
All right, Khaled. So she finally runs into us at a Mondawmin.
I'm gonna start a church called the Church of DJ Khaled.
I don't like talking to you sometimes. You know that? Or talking with you sometimes. Because you get off track, like you get off like topic, like cat. Like if I point a laser at you, you go for the laser.
Because I'm amazing.
Like I'm a cat?
I'm marvelous.
Like a cat?
I'm a goddamn cat.
Like a tiger?
I got the eye of the tiger in this
So, anyway, this one particular day in Mondawmin, she sees us, and she's coming out of a Payless. I'm gonna go ahead and assume from the stories I was told that she was returning some shit, because she definitely wasn't coming out bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and say she was returning some shoes from Payless or some shit. I don't know. So she's coming out of Payless. It's her and like two of her little fugly little friends. And I hear one of the friends call Aaron's name. Now, Aaron is ignorant. He decides that he didn't want to hear what he heard, but he heard what he heard. Damn it. Well, she did. I heard that she returned shoes and shit and clothes and shit, and I think that's what she was doing that day. So she called, like, her or one of her friends called Aaron's name. Aaron turns around. I go into the hair store.
I was extra just
I go into the hair store and I leave Aaron out by himself because I'm not in the mood for whatever she getting ready to bring my way. So I go into the hair store. Aaron disappears for like 2 minutes. I think he went to go pee though. And so it's like she came in the hair store and she looked at me. And again, opportunity, could have said something, could have did something, could have done anything, actually. She didn't. She just looked at me. She looked me up and down. And then she went ahead about her business. Like she was done dealing with me or whatever the case was. Which was fine with me. I didn't care. So we get down, so the same day we end up at the harbor. And she ends up at the harbor. Now, I gotta take some blame in it because she was stalking my page. And after having to block like X amount of profiles, I should have known that I was like oversharing too much, but I was 20 and I was in love with Facebook like most people were, and I just wanted to share my damn life because I felt like it was Twitter, right? So we are in the harbor. We are coming out of Hooters, and she walked the damn pier with us. Like she literally walked the pier with us. She walked to the Ferris wheel that's not the Ferris wheel, the merry-go-round. She walked from the merry-go-round. She followed us up the merry-go-round. She sat where they play volleyball. She sat there and watched us on the merry-go-round. Then when we got off the merry-go-round, she followed us over to the Science Center. Now, what she wasn't prepared for was we was going to help into the Science Center. So, like, I knew she was broke, so I knew she wasn't going to, like, go that far and follow us into the Science Center. So it's like they hung out for a while, because when we finally came out the Science Center, they was at the goddamn Rita's just getting Rita's. And this shit happened the entire summer. Even after he crashed his car, she was everywhere. So one of Aaron's sisters finally reaches out because she caught the bus at the time. And apparently the crazy thing was going up and down his neighborhood, like driving back and forth and back and forth. And then one of his old coworkers called him one day like, your ex was up here looking for you. We sent her out. Where they sent her to?
Yeah, they told her she went. They told her I worked out Arundel Mills.
So they sent. Hello, hi, hello. How are you? Welcome. You going to say hi to everybody? You rude. You disrespectful. You gonna say? There you go. Thank you. You gave everybody a kiss. That was down. My phone will smell like puppy spit. So they send her on this wild goose chase. She doesn't, like, she goes because she ultimately ends up coming back the next day telling them, well, they said they never heard of Aaron and they don't know of him and he's never worked at this store. Why did y'all lie to me? So she's getting ready to get her ass beat, all because nobody wanted to tell her where he was. And she goes to the next level. She starts texting from weird numbers. She starts Facebooking again from like strange places. Then all of a sudden, like her whole Twitter got real lit. She started like taking like weird ass pictures with weird ass guys and weird ass places. And she made sure she didn't block. Like she unblocked him so he could see, as if he can, so that he could see all the things that she was doing while she was like partying and living wild and free, as if anybody gave a flying rat's behind.
Said she was going to video shoots, and then you look at it, it's some nigga in his basement.
It was a mess. It was like she was a mess. So all this is happening, and I have no one to talk to because it was just so weird and so unusual, and it had never happened to me, that a lot of my friends was like, oh, maybe y'all just over exaggerating, or maybe she just where she at because she has to be there. And I'm just like, damn, all the time though, like she always got to be where we are on the same day at the same time for the same length. Like it just didn't make any sense to me. So for a while I didn't have anybody to talk to until finally the shit came to a head. And when it came to the head, I'm just happy that I had somebody around me, because we was by the damn police station downtown on Baltimore Street. So it's right before the wedding, maybe like a few months before the wedding. No, it wasn't. It was the year before, right? Like
Yeah.
that summer. So the summer before me and him got married, we were just trying to like unwind and just try to like blow off some steam. And he was on his way to work, and I was with one of my friends. We went to go see Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay. We went to go see Pirates of the Caribbean, left the movies, and then ended up at the Cheesecake Factory. And we eat and everything. And then Aaron has to leave because we pay our bill, we leave. So we walking up to the 91 bus stop. And I don't know why it was so dead. I don't know where the hell everybody was, but it was a Saturday night, so I'm gonna assume everybody was like clubbing or whatever. Like we was the only ones probably going back home that early. But the 91 bus stop was dead as fuck. So this car drives past, and I will never forget it. It was like a red BMW or like a silver BMW, and they caught a flat tire. Like they got pulled over and got a flat tire at the same damn time. It's like the cops pulled them over, and as they were getting pulled over, the tire flattened. So I'm sitting here, and I'm like with my friend, and I'm like, yo, that girl in the back seat looked mad familiar. She was like, you know her? I'm like, I'm not sure. Like, yo, I'm not sure if I know her. And I'm staring at her, and she's staring at me. And I did not want to jump to conclusions because I just heard so many stories about her hanging out with broke people. I just couldn't figure out who the fuck she would know that had a BMW, right? So I'm just like, well, maybe it ain't her. Well, the cop asked for everybody's ID in the car because she smelled weed. She's like, I need to see everybody's ID. So when she was like talking to them, I heard the name. So as soon as I heard the name, bruh, I knew like instantly. I'm like, oh shit, she been like talking crazy all summer long. Now this is where the shit gets tricky. They were getting ready to take the car, right? So now I am literally screaming. The cop is looking at me like I'm crazy. Luna just knocked down everything. That is exactly why I took my damn phone off the table. I am screaming at her, like, get the fuck out the car. You've been talking shit all summer. You've been on my Facebook. You've been on my Twitter. You've been on his Facebook, on his Twitter. You've been talking shit all year long, bro. Get the fuck out the car. If I go to jail, fuck it. I'll go to jail. Like, yo, she can go home and tell my brother where I'm at. My brother gonna get me out, and I'm gonna be out. I'm sorry that you guys hated her. I am. I'm sorry that y'all had to deal with that. But I had to deal with her ass too.
What the fuck? Yo. Oh man.
What?
Nah, I'm tripping off. Like I'm
Hi. So we are like downtown in front of the courthouse, in front of the police station. I have completely lost my mind. I am screaming, telling her to get the fuck out the car because I'm ready to fight. Like I don't want to play with her no more. I don't want to talk to her no more. I have no time or energy to play with her. She would not get out of the car. So the two guys, she couldn't fight. No. That's too bad. I was gonna fuck her up whether she could fight or not. Glasses or not. I had glasses too. I had glasses too.
Yo, first, nah, oh my god, I'm gonna let you finish that, Joe. But that shit's
What?
funny. Nah, I'm gonna let you finish that. But this motherfucker just brought up that in the conversation, like, yo, she pacing around the house. Twin called me.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me that.
Twin called me talking about she spun around, yo, she sped around the corner, wheels was still going. And then it's like, yo, I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened? Like I called my man, get him out the bed. And then we get to the house. Yeah, we got to the house, yo. And you know, my sister just pacing. Like, and I whooped that bitch ass. Like, she got moved, yo, she can't come back here. I was like, damn. Like one of the I found the glasses, picked the glasses up. Like one of the lenses.
We should do a cross episode.
One of the lenses was missing and shit. Yo, that shit was fucking hilarious. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, that was probably one. It was like one of the craziest nights I've ever had. Matter of fact, that night, yo, after that night, yo, that was the night we broke up. That was like, and then that was like November. I want to say like November 2009.
So right before you met me.
Yeah, like yeah. That night we broke up and shit, and
Then I went home and realized I got put out the house.
So your mother and
Same
you
thing.
broke up at the same time.
Yep.
That's perfect.
Ain't it?
That's perfect. That's like the perfect situation. It's saying my stream is off. What is this?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I just
Like,
said it. You just reading it?
Yeah, nigga, I'm not. Look, like I didn't even see the shit pop up on the screen though.
That's sad.
But even after after that night, I was still being followed. Like I remember I was being on the phone. Like I was on the phone with you.
But she wouldn't get out the car. That was the thing. Like she was in a car with two big ass dudes. And the police officer was right there. So, I mean, you kind of just got to assume. I mean, I would have probably got past the police officer because she was short as shit. So, I'd have probably got past her. But the two big brawly motherfuckers, I wouldn't have got past them two niggas. But they ain't want to get out the car to help her either. She trying. Now, she in the front seat. It's a guy in the back seat. She's trying to get the guy in the back seat to, like, switch with her. So, like, she didn't want to be where I was because I'm up on the car and the officer is like, ma'am, can you calm down? I'm like, no, fuck that. If you gonna arrest me tonight, you gonna arrest me tonight because I'm gonna fuck her up.
Yeah, wasn't that your people's though?
Yeah, it was Officer Terry. So I was good. She wasn't gonna like, I was good. I was safe, but that didn't, she gotta play like, devil's advocate. She couldn't take my side and let me beat her ass. It would have been fucked up.
What you doing?
Chewing on her toy. And now you've gotten her attention.
Nah, I just wanted to know what you was doing.
No, because tell them to leave you alone when you minding your business.
Go ahead, about you.
Mm-hmm. And so she wouldn't get out the car. Now the officer that was there, I did know her. Her name was Officer Terry, and she was like my youth. She was like my youth counselor when I was in like elementary school. So she was aware of who I was and the damage that I could do. But she had to play, like a police officer. She couldn't just let me fight the girl so I could get the shit out of my system the way she probably would have if I was like still in school. So she had to like be an officer that night. So for about 20 minutes, she's sitting in the car and then she lies. She rolls the window down and says, I don't know who you're talking about. I think you got me mistaken with somebody else. So when I said her name to her and I said his name, her face goes. Okay, what the hell? Her face goes pale and she's like, she says to me, oh shit. She
Yo.
She lies and she constantly telling me that I'm like she wasn't the right person. She never seen me before. She never heard of him before. I pull my phone out and I show her a picture. Now this is the stupid shit. The guy that was driving had dreads and had seen him before. So when I put the picture to the window, he like, oh, I know him. And she's steady saying, I have no idea. You don't know who he is. That's what she told him. You don't know who he is. Stop telling that girl lies.
Yeah, I know.
Because you want to see drama. He like, nah, yo, we know him. We used to hang with him. And she like, no, we didn't. Like, ma'am, what games are you playing with me? Like, I know who you are. I'm aware of who you are. I've seen the pictures, man, Bad Pig. I know who the fuck you are. She didn't want to get the fuck out the car and fight me. And it seemed like she disappeared for like, after that night, she disappeared for like a month. And then she pops back up again and she back in my Facebook inbox. She texting him from strange ass numbers telling him that he should have told her that he was getting married and that her mother and sister was right about him. He was a bad person. He was a bad boyfriend.
First of all, I was not a bad person.
You wasn't a bad person. Check.
Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh shit.
That, I mean, it was a great situation because even after that night, that she was texting me, and then it's like I tried to call the number back because like I wasn't with the texting, like I wasn't going back and forth texting, and it was one of those, it was like a text me number, and for whatever reason they wouldn't answer the phone, so I was like, okay, cool, whatever. But even after,
didn't she tell you she was pregnant? Or was that after? She told you that she was like pregnant with your baby but got an abortion and you didn't care about it and you was like you didn't know about it or some stupid. She told you she was pregnant.
Yeah, and I looked like word.
Yeah, she did. She told you that she was pregnant.
I was like, wait, what? When? Like we wasn't even together then. Like it's like, listen, I watch. Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. But but like you gotta realize, I'm in the age like niggas watch Maury like every day, and whenever somebody mentioned pregnancy, oh that's when even the craziest, even the dumbest man will become a mathematician. Like he'll start adding up dates. Like wait a minute, this don't make sense. But it was crazy because once I crashed the car, like I was still working and I was still working for the group homes. So I had I'm out like all hours of the, I mean I'm out all hours of the night. Like I go to work at like 4 p.m. and I'm getting off at midnight. So I'm still on the bus stop. Like
She want her toy.
like I'm on the bus stop like to almost like I'm not getting back to the house till like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. And Boogie, God rest her, she told me that she lived near the Morgan State area. And when I was working for the group home, I was like I worked in like three different houses near Morgan State. So I see sometimes like I could swear I see the Cavalier. Like and you would like I'm standing on a bus stop and then I see the car like I see it straight. Like it'll circle. Like right before the bus come, it'll circle. I'm sitting here like on the phone with Keita, like,
Oh
yo.
shit! I got it all in your face. I'm sorry.
Like on the phone with Keita, like, I think I'm being watched.
Oh, you were being watched.
So by the time and it's like the car will follow me. Like the car will follow the bus until I got to what was that? Franklin? That's not Franklin.
That's not Franklin.
You
coming from over east? You was on the 13 bus stop.
Not yeah. So I mean, I was Charles Street.
Charles, yeah.
Yeah, because I got off like right where Choices used to be at, where all the trannies hang out. St. Paul. That's
St.
what
Paul
it is.
Street?
Yeah, St. Paul. Got off at St. Paul and what's that, North Avenue? Is that considered still North? Is that still?
I don't know, babe. We don't live there.
Shit. But either way, like no, no disrespect to the trainees, but yeah, they all hang around.
That's St. Paul's in North. That's St. Paul's in North Avenue.
Yeah, they all know St.
Where
Paul.
that McDonald's, that nasty ass McDonald's was.
Nah. This is like where the like right there where that florist is.
Downtown?
Nah, it wasn't downtown. It was like
where the bridge is. Where the light rail and stuff was. That's where you would get off at.
No.
Oh my god.
I got off. That's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like got off like all the way at the bottom. But anyway.
She did too blend in with them goddamn trannies. Cause them trannies didn't try hard to goddamn off. She blended in with them trannies.
Yo, I had a very like traumatizing experience.
Didn't the tranny try to suck you?
Yeah. Like walk past me just like first like, I'm just standing there minding my business and it's like you walk past and it's like okay, then, you don't think nothing of that. You just person walk past, then they turned around, walked back up the street, walked past me. I'm sitting here like
they wanted them cookie cakes. That tranny was trying to get them cookie cakes.
Now it's 2:00 in the morning,
waiting for the 13.
Waiting for the 13. 2:00 in the morning, waiting for the 13. Where I probably could have took my dumb ass downtown and then just caught the 91.
That'd have been dumb.
That
means you was going past our house, just so that you didn't have to deal with that.
Well, I could have took the 8. But I'm just saying, like 2:00 in the morning, standing on the bus stop by yourself, and the person keep walking up and down, like you thinking that you like I already got I got my hand on Mabel.
We ain't had Mabel back then.
I did have.
I broke Mabel. Remember, I bent her.
No, like shit. Mabel still Mabel was still usable. I could still break a limb with Mabel. So I'm like, I got my hand on Mabel, and it's like, you want me to suck it?
Yeah.
The fuck? I was like, sir, ma'am, if you don't leave me alone.
You poor baby.
I'm gonna have to listen. I will call the police. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna tell the police, but I will call the police and be like, listen, I'm being harassed.
Oh God.
By sir, ma'am. Like, listen.
Thank you.
Like, no disrespect to you. Like, I'm all woman. Like, no, you're not. I see your Adam's apple. You ain't all woman.
Ding. You're ding-a-ding. You're ding-a-ding. I'm not playing this game with you.
I'm just saying, like, just,
Not doing it.
Just hit me, just hit me with the wham, like, yo. First off, how do you even start a conversation? Yo, how do you just come out like?
She just wanted to know if you wanted her to suck it because she was trying to make that $5 real quick, and you had just came off of the 13 or whatever bus it was that you got off of to get to the 13.
Yo, like I said, no disrespect to the community, but yo, if your shit is worth $5, something wrong.
Babe, she was a crackhead trainee. Like you can't. Yes, if she was on St. Paul and North Avenue, yes, she was definitely living in that damn Holiday Inn or that Motel 6 or whatever that was right there, because it ain't there no more.
Super 8 and shit.
Super 8. That's, yeah, yo. She was a crackhead trainee. That wasn't like no regular situation. She was on crack.
I'm gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell y'all something real. It was funny because it's like the first 2 years of us being together, like it was a situation.
No, all the way up to the wedding. Yeah. All the way up to the wedding.
But when we right before, me and you established anything, like change statuses and shit, it was a situation where like she called me crying. Like I should have known. Like I should have known that, that we weren't gonna be friends. And it's like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, yo, I just talked to you like the other day. And that night I talked to her, she was asking me stupid shit about her sister Pitbull. And I'm just laying in the bed, just like phone on my head like this here. On speakerphone. And Keita's laughing at me. Keita laying beside me laughing. Because it's like, yo, of all things to ask and talk about, you want to ask me about your dogs, period. Like what did it
said that?
What? It's still like, that's what it is. It's like, yo, ask me about the period. I'm like, what, like, what should I use to clean it up? Like, she's going to clean up herself.
Oh, God. Long story short, y'all. Really, nigga? No beat. Long story short, everybody was waiting for her to show up at the wedding. Because everybody was ready to fight her had she shown up at the wedding. Yo, that's how that ultimately ended up ending.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Because three nights before the wedding, she sent him a text message.
Niggas was like, invite her.
Who told you that?
Give her the address.
Who told you that?
Bezo and Jeezy. Yo, give her the address. Like, no, nigga.
I had on slippers. I had on flats the whole night just in case she showed up. I took my heels and stuff off, and I had on flats the whole entire night because I had a feeling she was going to show up because 3 nights before the wedding, she told him, she was talking to him crazy. Talking about he should have told her a long time ago what the situation was going to be instead of playing with her feelings and making her think they was going to get back together. And when they had went to what you did, also weekend when y'all went to Ocean City, she was like, you were supposed to ask me to get back with you that night, but you didn't. It was a fucking mess. She was.
Yo, Atlantic City was funny.
Run into her and they going to beat her ass. I'll be back with another story time.
Somebody record World Star.
Please don't. Well, yeah, you can do that.
Yo, snub the shit out of her ass. Yo, I was like, nah.
Run into her and they gonna beat her ass. I'll be back with another story time.
Somebody record. I can't. You know what? I can't even. I probably shouldn't even say that. That's wrong. That is wrong.
She's the mother of the child that we're not sure about.
She ain't got no goddamn kids.
You don't know what she did. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Somebody said she can't have kids because she a beast, so I don't know. Beasts have babies.
I know she ain't a goddamn kid. Besides. That's why I think that shit happened.
Good night, you guys. Thank you for joining my story time. We're going to the bar now. He's gone to step too goddamn far, and that is my cue to end this. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.
I'm finna call you in a minute.
And we finna call in a minute. Good night.